The following was recorded in front of a live studio audience at the Studio 21 Podcast Café.
Welcome to this episode of Pit Life BBQ. Gather around the pit with your hosts, Johnnie Mags and Messy Mike. Let's talk barbecue.
It's loud.
All right. What's up, everybody? Coming to you live from the Bobby and Jack's Memphis Barbecue Soundstage, located inside the Studio 21 Podcast Café. It's the Pit Life BBQ Podcast, where we talk everything barbecue and a whole lot of other topics you would normally talk around a pit. As always, I'm joined by Messy Mike.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you?
You know.
Hanging in there?
I'm hanging in like I could be.
Yeah. You healing nicely?
Healing nicely to get my little time right now, which is like, I guess if it's in prison, I get some time on the yard.
Mm-hmm.
That's this little lot, and it's back to the couch for me.
Gotcha.
But the doctor says I'm looking good, so we're going to be getting hopefully back in the swing sooner or later.
Nice. Do you want to let the local people know that you've cleared out all the Home Depots of charcoal in New Hampshire? So
if you're in the Home Depot area, or New Hampshire area at Home Depot, don't go looking for no Kingsford. The match light's still there, but anything else, not so much.
And that's Salem hooks it.
Salem, Hooksett, Manchester, and Londonderry locations.
Nice.
Yeah. Today we got a very special guest, my friend CJ Volkmann from Cooking with CJ on YouTube and also the Hot Seat. CJ, what's up, brother?
How you doing, my guy? What's going on, man?
Oh, man, you are a handsome devil.
Coming from South California.
From Southern California. Look at all
South
that
California.
green.
Jesus.
I think the term is SoCal.
I know. South California.
It's like South Carolina.
I set this up for you like this. It's not even just focus on my head up, but just get all the pool behind you, the palm trees.
Yep. The rubber ducky. Love it.
There's some wind chimes blowing. It's beautiful out here.
Yeah, if you look out our window, all you see is white.
Yeah. Well, I put a sweater on so you guys would feel like, I feel your pain. I've been sweating this whole time, I got to tell you.
I'm pissed. I tried to find a fedora hat, but I couldn't find one before the show today. And I know I have one somewhere at the house.
Yeah.
Pissed.
That signature.
You make it look good, though.
That's his signature right there, the fedora.
Oh, 100%.
Honestly, I didn't mean for it to be. I wore it in a few of my first videos. I get these in Vegas and we're out there and I have a good time. And I wore it in a couple, and then if I didn't wear it, goddamn it, my balls get busted. Where's your hat? I'm like, dude. So I wear it all the time now, or at least all the videos for sure.
Yeah, it looks good, brother. Good. You rock it, that's for sure.
Yep.
So we'll start with the first question. Who you got this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Pats. I think they're gonna find a way.
Atta boy.
The Rams are LA, but they're only partly LA. They just got back here a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I don't have a real connection with them just yet. And I just think the Pats. Brady has that magic, man.
He does.
There's something about that cat that just, he finds a way to win.
He does.
I mean, let's just hope Belichick doesn't pull one of, his crazy stunts like he's done in the past where, he just does something unorthodox that he wouldn't do all year.
Traitor.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you got the Pats. So all I know is I can say one thing right here is the best football team out of California is the UCLA Golden Bears.
The UCLA Golden Bears?
Oh yeah.
You don't mean it's the UCLA Bruins?
Whatever.
See, it's Cal Bears.
Oh, Cal Bears. What the hell is the difference? Oh, Cal.
You don't know anything about California. Just move on.
Hey, listen. I'm getting a little help from Kent here, from Daddy Dutch's Barbecue and Cooking.
Boy, you don't know nothing.
But,
I know he's in the chat too. I've seen him.
Oh, there he is. Yet Kent's in. So, CJ, how did you get started with the whole YouTube and cooking and all this?
Well, I gotta tell you, before the show started, we talked about my son. He's actually going to college to become a film producer, editor, or whatever. I know it seems cliche for living in Southern California, but that's what he wants to do. and I thought this would be a good way. I've been watching poker vlogs forever because I'm a big poker fan, and I was like, screw it, I can figure out a way to make a couple dishes and have my son film it, edit it, all that stuff, so we could build a portfolio.
Yep.
For the colleges and all his applications and all that, and it just turned out that he didn't have time for me because he's going to be a senior. He's got his own projects, but I decided to just keep it going. And I had no idea this YouTube cooks community was so huge, the cooking community. Honestly, I thought I was inventing the wheel, man. I thought I had this, like, dude, I'm just going to put some videos up, become popular, Food Network by next year. I got this. And it's so big, so communal. And I've just decided that I was having so much fun with it. And it was cooking for me is a stress relief. And eating is obviously part of it too.
Oh, yeah.
So, I just decided to run with it and see where it took me. And it's really taken me pretty far. I'm finally to the point where I'm getting a little ad money off of it, the AdSense stuff. I took over that hot seat, the talk show that I do every Thursday from another channel, Hobo Nickel Barbecue. And it's just kind of boosting me out there. And I'm having a lot of fun with this. So someday I hope the end result takes me to a little extra cash in my pocket and continue to have some fun,
Yeah, because I think I can't remember how I found you. I almost want to say it was the video that popped up of the Halloween drinks.
Okay.
It had popped up in my feed, just because that's what every once in a while I got to get in that wormhole with YouTube videos and
Right, and then you scroll down. And
you scroll down. Oh, this looks great, and it popped and they had Halloween videos, Halloween themed cocktails.
Okay.
And then I loved the video, and then I just started watching the rest of them. That cooking in the barrel smoker, or he's got it on the kettle, doing something on the Blackstone. The different areas, not necessarily barbecue, but he's doing barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
But the versatility of all the tools he's got with it,
Oh, yeah.
it just was like, wow. Then I started watching the show, and like you said, the amount of people, that chat room is full every week.
Yeah, it is really, really grown, from 20, 30 people showing up a week, which, the regulars, to, at one point I had T-Roy Cooks, and Justin from Big Back Maniac. We had 150 people in the chat.
Wow.
I actually, on that one, I put the chat to slow. You can put it on slow mode or whatever, because there's no way that we were going to be able to keep up with all the stuff going back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but weekly we get 60, 70, 80 people in there, and it's become real regular type people.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think the difference, what I started doing with the people I invite on, I have them do little promo spots on their own channel, and just saying where they're going to be Thursday night. That way you get their fans to show up. It's not just the few YouTube Cooks community people. It's moms or sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, whatever. We're getting a lot more people in there, and they give stuff to talk about too.
Yeah, and that's exactly it. That's just like how we've been talking for the whole length of our show here. That it's all about the barbecue community. Everyone's looking to, will help everybody out whenever they can. Excuse me. And that's what I found by starting watching, guys like you, guys like Kent, Cooking with James, Josh and Babe, and, and then there's a whole bunch of other guys that did. The stuff they're doing is incredible. And it's like some real easy stuff that you wouldn't even think about doing. Right. Especially on a grill.
I mean, I'd go broke if I was cooking as much as these people and what these guys are cooking. It's crazy of what they're, doing every day or a couple times a week.
Now, how many videos you usually drop a week?
I put 2 videos out a week, one on Wednesday morning and one on Sunday morning, and then I have the Thursday hot seat. And that's a grind, man. I've gotten to the point where it is a second job for me. I have a full-time gig. I'm in the mortgage industry. And now it consumes my my second half of the day pretty much every day between social media, actually cooking, cleaning, editing. The cleaning is the part no one freaking tells you about.
No one wants to do it.
Yeah, Mrs. CJ, like she'll take a picture of like the sink and all the shit, the stove, whatever, and she'll just be like, and cleaning up with CJ. You know? And sometimes I'll be ambitious and try to do 2 or 3 cooks like on a Saturday, and just knock out some videos, and the cleaning takes the whole next day, just getting all that shit together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I just I actually picked up two Weber kettles in the past couple weeks, and I'm looking to maybe dip my toe in the water a little bit, trying to do a couple. We've tried a couple times to do a couple quick shots of what we're doing ribs one day. A couple of little 5-minute video here, 5-minute video there.
Yeah, we're horrible.
We're horrible. We suck. I ain't gonna lie to you.
How much time goes into editing your videos?
Probably if it's something I'm putting a lot of effort into and it's like a real good cook, I'm putting 3 or 4 hours into editing, and then another hour or so once you get it onto YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
The keywords, the SEO stuff, the descriptions, the ingredients, all the stuff you gotta type out too, and then making the thumbnail. I use Canva for that stuff. It's more of a process than you think it would be if you're trying to get it to be more than just a quick video on whatever. You want it to be quality. You want to put some cuts in there. You want to do some fades and some writing and even inserting pictures, whatever, slow motion music, the whole bit.
Jesus.
And I feel like I feel like I'm a C player when it comes to my editing. There's so many other people out there that just kill it and do great things, and I just don't have the tools or the know-how at this moment.
See, CJ, they're spoiled. They just come into the studio and talk for a little while, and somebody else uploads it to all the platforms and takes care of it all.
Yep.
Yeah,
I could do that.
We're pretty pampered here.
There's people I could pay if I wanted to and send my videos to them and have them chop it up. But to me, the cost of it right now, it doesn't outweigh it. I'd kind of rather do it myself. Say I do get big and get 100,000 people following me, and I actually make some real money off of this. Then maybe I'll get some production guys to help me out.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I got a MacBook. I got iMovie. I know what I'm doing. I've got it to the point where I know as much as I'm going to know out of it, and I can get it done as efficiently as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. The videos, they're great, and you're just watching them, and it's, carne asada and the skillet cheese dip and tacos.
The air fryer.
Yeah, the air fryer. There's a lot of people using those.
Yeah.
And it's great. And like I said, what was the last week? Actually, you guys got a little something special going on for the next couple weeks. This almost tournament. They started last week. Well, no, it was a group of them. Everyone did a chili.
Okay.
And you did a chili, and it looked like it came out awesome. And that was the foodie?
Yeah, I put it in the foodie.
20.
I gotta tell you guys, I have an air fryer and I have a Ninja Foodie, and those are definitely view-generating videos. They're interesting to cook on. They're easy to use, but in all honesty, I'd rather be out here and barbecuing and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But my I don't know, the last barbecue video I did on my Weber, I did a steak and lobster on it, and there's a billion steak and lobster videos out there on a Weber kettle, right?
Yeah.
If I do some chili in a Ninja Foodie, well, no one's ever seen that. Or if I do, I did breakfast tacos in the Ninja Foodie today. No one doesn't see that. And those air fryers and the foodies are what infomercials on TV are about. So, people with those late night binges on QVC or whatever.
Yep.
They buy these things, and then all of a sudden they don't know what the hell to do with them. So that's where the necessity to do those videos. So what I've been kind of doing is one video a week is the foodie type thing, and then the other video will be me doing what I kind of want to do outside,
Okay.
Covering both aspects of it.
Yeah, I'm kind of covering my bases a bit on there.
Nice. Now, let's jump to the hot seat for a minute. When did you start the hot seat?
Last July.
Last July.
Yeah.
And why?
Hobo Nickel Barbecue had it for about a year, and he was telling everybody that he was kind of done. He had work. He needed to take care of whatever. And I just told him, I'm like, let me keep it for you until you get done with your work, and I'll run it for you for a few months, whatever it was. And he said, I'm just done. If you want it, it's yours. And I just decided, you know what, I'm pretty good at bullshitting and talking and having a good time and drinking. So I just decided to run with it. And at the time, I hadn't hit the YouTube thresholds for monetization. I needed more watch hours. I had the subscribers, but I needed more watch hours. So it really was handy in taking me over the top because I was getting so many watch hours a week. It's not the same with like the videos. And then, just got more and more comfortable with it. Never had a problem being in front of people. I talk at work or I'll do symposiums or whatever. But being in front of the camera is totally different, right?
Oh, absolutely.
So I just decided to do it, get comfortable with it, start off by a couple whiskeys, and then everything's fun. And I've just had a lot more fun doing it.
Kent just messaged amen to that. Speaking of Kent, how did you guys get hooked up? Because at least I think by watching the hot seat every Thursday, you and Kent make a great pair. Bouncing things back, busting each other's balls. It just adds this nice entertainment factor to the show on top of everything you're talking with the guest.
Yeah, I completely agree. Honestly, Hobo had his co-host Scott, and I was gonna, and I think Kent was one of his moderators. The guys with the blue wrench in the chat, and I asked Scott if he wanted to come along and be with me, and he was looking to take a break too. And Kent was very interested in joining me on this, so we chatted it out and worked it out, and it's been a good time ever since. He's a good dude.
Yeah,
and
he's
that's
real.
what I'm talking about when I talk about this community. It's like I don't know these people really, personally, but they're my friends now.
Yeah,
John, I figure I can call you anytime now.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna hang out, right?
Oh, I got to take my wife's temperature about getting my fat ass out to SoCal. Have a little fun out there.
It might be a good idea. But, but I'm just saying, like, people I would never meet or never know, this YouTube thing has brought a lot of us closer together. And, I talk to King, besides the hot seat, 3 or 4 or 5 other times a week, on the phone.
Yeah.
He's been huge for me with my barbecue learning, for lack of a better way. Up until recently, all I had was this gas grill right here. And that's all I've been cooking on for a long ass time. And then I got a kettle, I got the pit bro. I started, because I love barbecue. So I want to do it. And I don't think, there's not too many good barbecue joints in Southern California. I mean, there's a couple, they're adequate. But I just want to learn how to do it right.
Yeah.
So when I do these videos, I make sure I do my research first and do it first and then do a video on it. And I'll call Kent and, when should I pull this or, put sauce on that or whatever. And all these guys in the barbecue community have been very huge for me and very, very welcoming to me too. Because as it started out, it was just kind of cooking in the kitchen and just learning recipes I like. And for me to branch out into the barbecue, it's been really fun for me to do that. And I love that they've been real accommodating to that too.
Yeah. And actually, Kent just said, it's been a great ride. Mm-hmm. Like I said, you guys make a great team together, got a great chemistry going. And especially with me healing up from the surgery now, sleeping is coming whenever I can get it, really, because of the comfort level. So I've been straight in head first into all you guys' videos. So I've been at Kent's with doing a couple of things on the Blackstone. Did a pizza and a couple other things, and nice little setup in the garage and everything. He's got it down pat. Good stuff coming out of these. You gotta get to watching some stuff.
I'll check them out.
I don't. Any idea? Actually, I shouldn't even ask because at some point we'll have Kent on. Where did Daddy Dutch come from?
Honestly, I don't know. I believe he's Dutch, but I'm not entirely. I gotta move up a little bit. I'm not entirely sure about the Daddy Dutch part. He has kids. Maybe that has something to do. I never asked him, honestly.
No, like you said, it's a catchy name. That's for sure.
Well, he'll probably respond in a couple minutes anyway.
He'll
put it in there.
So tell me more about these foo-foo girly drinks.
Hey. They're delicious.
Oh, I know they are. I'm right there with you, brother.
You gotta just. I have no shame, man. I have no masculinity crisis, man. I'll kick your ass, but I'm gonna stare at daiquiri afterwards.
That's it. I'm gonna sit here and smoke. I'm gonna smoke my cigar, and I'm gonna have some with an umbrella in it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Tell me I'm doing it wrong.
Say something.
Say something. I dare you.
It's to me. If it's delicious, it's gonna go in my gut, man. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah.
And we'll go on these vacations. We have timeshares in like Cabo or Cancun and all that stuff. We went to Cancun, and you get the little bracelet that you get the free shit, or not free. Obviously, you paid for it at some point, but it's all inclusive.
Mm-hmm.
And I will drink my way through their freaking menu of anything and everything that's fruity, lovely, has some pineapple in it or umbrella, whatever. I don't care.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll smoke my cigar the whole damn time.
Nice little rum runner.
Oh, then I really stumbled on one of your old videos, 4th of July. You made the bomb pop slush.
That thing was money.
Oh,
and
had it out of
I tell you
beer
straight
pitcher.
up, I got hammered making that video. Start to the finish. Dude, it's because I was kind of tasting it the whole way. And then, it was done. I was done filming. And I had to drink it. I didn't want to waste it. So, yeah, it was, I think Mrs. CJ had to take it away from me.
So a bomb pop slush. So it's like a bomb pop.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Red, blue, white.
White, blue, or blue,
yeah,
white,
red,
blue,
white,
whatever.
and blue.
Yep.
With a blue on the front. And it's curacao. And it was beautiful.
Nice.
Oh,
He's
man,
there
it had this,
into
berry
precision.
pumpkin.
He's literally laying it in there with a spatula so the colors didn't bleed.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. He took pride in this. It looked fantastic. Big USC beer pitcher. Not a mug, pitcher. Full of frozen goodness.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, that was solid for sure.
So tell me a little bit more about right now that's going on, the tournament. Like last week you had gone up against Cooking with James on cheesesteak. Now, who started this?
All right, so it started with Smoking and Grilling with AB. That's his channel. And his boy, Cooking with Kirby, who's actually another Southern California guy who's actually been to my house. We've done a Southern Cal meetup before. And what it is kind of like Iron Chef for YouTuber, I guess. I think that's how they termed it. But it's on AB's channel, but it's broadcast in like my house or my channel, or not my channel. It'd be my video feed, and James' video feed goes to that one channel. Excuse me. And AB and Kirby are commentating the whole time. And we're just cooking. You get a set time limit. You get like 5 minutes to go over your ingredients and talk some shit. Can't have anything prepped. And then you get half hour, 40 minutes or whatever to do your cook. And then AB opens up voting at the end on his community tab on YouTube. And whoever gets the most votes wins. And he cuts it off. It's like, 15, 20 minutes worth of voting. I don't remember exactly what it was. And I was actually the first episode. And I won relatively handily. I think I had a better kind of game plan going on, and he was having a lot of camera issues, and it's a fun time, but it has nothing to do with the taste because no one's tasting.
No one's tasting
It's going all off of look.
It's all about look.
Yeah, it's all about presentation, and I knew that. I figured as much. It's a thumbnail contest. You want to get the most clicks.
Mm-hmm.
So the way I planned it out was I used bold colors during my cooking. I had the lighting just right. I had my camera just right. I had Josh from Josh and Babe helping me out, moving my camera around. My brother-in-law came out, helped me out. I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and it was just easy to get it done. And I tried to help Josh last weekend with theirs.
Yeah.
They lost to J-Mac, Amateur Cooking, I think it is.
Yeah.
Channel I just became aware of. And but it was close. It was
close. They did smash burgers.
Ooh.
Bacon double smash burgers.
Okay.
Yeah, it was real good.
That would just have trouble with the whole camera thing. I mean, I would need someone to, be videoing me as I'm cooking because I can't get, whatever I'm cooking, the ingredients in the shot.
Yeah.
Or the camera falls and.
That's what you need. You need help to do this. And with mine, I was actually using my laptop, my Mac, and I was just having, Josh kind of lower the screen to the camera on the food and then back on me and vice versa, whatever. When I was at Josh and Babe, they're using their phone. So I'd go and film the food and then get on them and then, on whatever. So you need help.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely need to film. You can't film and cook at the same time. Although the kid that won last week did it all by himself. But he had a good looking product. And it's not just about the food, I think. I think it's about your presence.
Yeah.
I was in there kind of talking. I finished real early, so someone handed me a whiskey while other guys just frantically moving about. And then at one point, Miss CJ handed me a cookbook. I started reading it, whatever. I put that down. I made a plate of cookies and brownies, and I made dessert too. So it was about kind of having a little swag personality going on.
Oh too, yeah. But yeah, it's definitely, you guys are definitely having fun with it. And like I said, I'm enjoying the hell out of watching those. They're on Saturday nights, 10 o'clock Eastern.
Okay.
Right.
And that's the competition.
They have a cash prize going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's good. It's real. It's fun. It's just cooking fun.
Yeah, it's like a culinary fight club.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the right way of putting it right there.
But like I said, I'm loving all these videos, and watching. Thanks to CJ, I've been exposed to these other channels, and we even got a couple. Ryan Guinea, from the UK. They're spreading the word. We got a couple guys from the UK popping on, dropping their videos on the page. I know Cooking with James. He's been throwing some videos on our page, which appreciate it. Just get that. A constant flow going with it. Get the word out for everybody's channels and.
Oh yeah, and like CJ said, it's the barbecue community and just the cooking community. It's very inviting. Like I always say, it's kind of like they're kind of like the Firefighters Association. It's once you start, you become family.
Yeah.
And people just take you in and welcome you. Christ, I've never seen so many pictures of freaking food in my life. Now, everybody's taking pictures of food.
Yeah.
No one's taking pictures of anybody else anymore.
All right, I got another one here, CJ. That's just catching my attention. Driving a Prius. Now, you're a pretty good sized boy like myself.
Yeah.
I know I ain't climbing no Prius.
Yeah, I do not have a Prius. I drive a full-size Chevy Silverado.
Same here.
With big-ass tires, off-road kit, Z71. But I get teased a lot for being a California liberal or whatever, and I drive a Prius, and it's not true. The funny part is that Josh of Josh and Babe, staunch Republican, very pro whatever's going on in life right now, and he rolls in a Prius. And that boy is a good 6'4", 6'5", and he's lost 150 pounds, 160 pounds in the last few years, but he's still a pretty solid boy. and he rolls around in that Prius proudly. By the way, proudly, because he's saving money on that gas.
I think that was one of my comments on. It was either Saturday night or Thursday night show. I will gladly burn the gas you're saving driving the Prius.
How much is gas in California right now?
It's a little over $3.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Well, we were there. We've been there.
We were there.
Well, when you're there, we're probably pushing.
They were above $4. Yeah.
Oh yeah. When we're there, you're closing in on $5 probably out in California.
Yeah. That's
because
crazy.
we're down in low twos.
Yeah.
But well, CJ, thank you for joining us, brother. Thank you for taking some
thank you
time
very
out of your
much.
day.
All right, wow, that was quick, man.
Yeah, we run about a half an hour or so, give or take. Nothing crazy.
All right, well, hey, real quick, I want to invite you guys on the hot seat. So whenever you're ready, we'll get you guys on there, and we'll promote you guys and grow you up.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, let's do it.
Throw us a date, brother.
Yeah.
And real quick,
That'd be awesome.
Where can everybody find you on social media?
All right. Social media, it's Cooking with CJ on Facebook, Cooking with CJ on Instagram, and Cooking with CJ on Twitter. It's all Cooking with CJ. And most importantly, it's Cooking with CJ on YouTube. That is where you're going to find most of my content. And that's it, man. I appreciate you guys having me on.
Oh, no problem,
thank
brother.
you.
Yeah, check out Cooking with CJ, and hit subscribe and hit the little bell next to him. Get you notified every time he drops a new video. And they're great. Every time the phone goes off, I get excited. But, well, that's it for this week, folks. We'd like to thank you all for joining us. We'd love to hear from you. Send your questions and comments to Pit Life BBQ Podcast at gmail.com. On social media, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at Pit Life Barbecue and Pit Life Barbecue Podcast. You can catch the audio versions on all podcast catches, iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, all those guys. Once again, we'd like to thank Bobby and Jack's Memphis Barbecue for helping us bring this to you every week for free. Check them out if you're in the Tewksbury, Mass area. They are located at 1777 Main Street, Tewksbury, Mass, right on Route 38. And if you live in New England, they are going to be featured this Saturday morning at 9:30 on Wicked Bites TV on the NESN, the New England Sports Network. And check them out. They're still doing great things. They're coming along. Like I said, we'd like to just thank them for helping us bring this to you every week. Also, please like, subscribe, rate and review, and more importantly, share. Get the word around. Let's keep building this. We're growing the UK up right now, and everybody's great. We love you guys. Thank you so much. But until next week,
keep the smoke rolling.
Yeah, baby, keep the smoke rolling.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, or callers of this program do not necessarily reflect the opinions of the Studio 21 Podcast Café, the United Podcast Network, its partners, or affiliates.